Yo, what's up, guys? Derek Shockman here. Welcome back to the channel. Please bear with me on this. I haven't done a sit-down video in a minute, so I'm a bit rusty. My mic isn't the best. I have a laptop, and when I'm sharing the screen, the camera shakes. So if you can bear with me and get through those things, I think you might be interested in this video because we're going to look at the zoning map, actually the land use map for Summerlin, in particular Summerlin West, up by Red Point and Kestrel. And the reason I want to look at this is because a lot of people ask me like, hey, when are businesses going in up there? When is there going to be a grocery store? Well, I don't know when there's going to be a grocery store, but I like looking at this map because it kind of gives you an idea of basically what types of businesses can go where, and then kind of the homes around it as well. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to share my screen right now. And yeah, we're going to get an idea because if you're like me, I'm tired of going to West Charleston for Albertsons to get some groceries and tired of driving who knows where to go to the gym. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, things, connect very well in Summerlin, but it would be nice to have some stuff right outside our front doors. Let me blow this up to about 100%. Yeah, there we go. So here we are. We're going to be looking in this area up here, guys. And that's basically between Summerlin Parkway. That's that exit that will one day be available to us, and Westlake Mead. And you're going to see this red area. That's going to be a lot of what we're talking about. That is what's supposed to be the urban core. Now, what are these red areas? Now, obviously, there's a lot of different color combos here. And so we're going to have to, get pretty accurate with our eyes here. But I think that most of this is village center mixed use, which is most of what I see here. And I'm going to provide this link to this map just so you can, reference it in the future. But also I'm going to provide a link that basically has all the definitions of the different land codes and what they mean. I mean, it's a lengthy document, but if you want to look at that stuff and kind of see what exactly is allowed in the village center zone, then go for it. You're able to look at it. But a brief definition of the village center is this. The village center will allow a mix of land uses, including multifamily residential uses and commercial, cultural, recreational, and meeting facilities that provide most of the daily and weekly support services and activities for a village or combination of villages. A village center may include a grocery store, a drugstore, and the supporting commercial uses, retail, service, and convenience. Residents require on a regular basis. Village centers may also include recreational facilities and business and professional offices. A whole bunch of shit can basically go in this area, right? But that's where the urban core is going to be. That's what's going to service most of the Summerlin West villages that are north of Far Hills. So Grand Park that's coming, Kestrel Commons, Red Point Square, and then all the future villages that are up towards closer to the mountains. All these guys right here will all utilize this quite a bit. Now, this maroon area, which basically is pretty close to Red Point Square, those homes, those townhomes, this is what's considered an employment center. Now, this maroon color here. Now, an employment center is defined as this. The employment center land use district will provide employment opportunities for Summerlin residents. These areas may accommodate office, light industry, business, professional, and support commercial services, and may include higher density multifamily residential areas. So if we're looking at, higher density, we're probably thinking condos, apartments, things that go maybe more up in the air. So a wide range can be in this area right here, this maroon color. Now, it kind of makes sense that it's pretty close to these because it's kind of maybe a great transition into the urban core. I mean, you don't want to go from homes to Macy's or homes to a movie theater right outside your back door, basically. So there will be a little transition. And if you look at this right here, this is like, I believe this is Cordillera right here. And then obviously there's the Woodside homes here, blanking on the name of the community. I don't know why. But yeah, so these homes, this is also going to be what looks to be the urban core, a village center. So maybe those will be like lower, like buildings. Maybe there'll be shops. Now, this is all speculation. This is just me guessing what's going to go on here. But I think what we'll see is from the actual villages, it'll ease into the urban core. Now, if you come over here, so this is the 215 here. This is, I believe, Orrin. I think this is Desert Foothills, and this is Kettle Ridge Drive. Yeah. So Kettle Ridge, Desert Foothills, Oron, I believe, is the name of this street. And Summerlin Parkway turns into Desert Run. And then Lake Mead comes up this way. So this whole area, basically from the 215 up to Kettle Ridge Drive, is going to be core, and then up in here as well. Now, if you see these I should say light yellow spots, those are single family special development. So I think that's kind of like whatever they feel is going to be best there. Now, yeah, this is Orrin right here. So right now, what's being built here is Lark Hill, which are townhomes. Then you have Woodside is clearing land as well, and that's Dove Rock. So yeah, so that's very interesting. And then up here, I believe, is where Ravencrest and Nighthawk, or no, Qual Cove is. I think Nighthawk, yeah, Nighthawk's up here. Then Vireo, Sapolte Homes, then Falcon Crest somewhere over here, and then Taylor Morrison, I believe, was over here as well. So yeah, so very interesting to see. And then this parcel right here, if I'm looking at the map correctly, I believe that's going to be a Lennar. I think that's Sandpiper, and they're clearing that as well. So very, very interesting, because you have some townhome options here. Now, Woodside, I believe, is doing townhomes, or excuse me, attached and detached homes. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on as well. And again, that's Dove Rock. But yeah, as you can see, and then this is the Grand Park here. As you can see, quite a bit of urban core is going to be developed. Now, when? I don't know, like I said, but this is also interesting as well. So up here past Grand Park, so this is like the Grand Park Village right here. There's another map that's pretty solid for that. You're going to see another village center, and then again, more special development, single family residential. So maybe higher density stuff like apartments or condos. We'll see. But yeah, and then here's an interesting one, guys, is we're going to go back over here. Now, these two green areas, this green, say lighter green, community open space, village center, single family, and then community open space, multifamily, single family. Okay, so a whole bunch of stuff, right? If you go over here, which is a little south, so this is Sky Vista right here. That's Sky Vista, it should be. You're going to see those two areas. So there's going to be more I believe it was this one that could also have a village center in it. So there will be more businesses eventually up that way, because as we grow, and especially once Grand Park gets going, I'm very curious to see a grocery store go in up here, because I feel like, and I keep saying grocery store because I mean, that's something everybody uses all the time. I just feel like there's going to have to be another option over here instead of going all the way down here to Albertsons. That is pretty much all I have for this. I'm going to provide this map in the description. I'm going to also provide a large document that basically has all the definitions of the different land uses and land codes and whatnot. But yeah, I think this is something that you can keep an eye on at the very least, and it gives you an idea, not just from above with a drone, basically of kind of where things are going to be, and then you can kind of figure out the streets. And then especially if you're somebody that lives here or is looking to live here, deciding how close you want to be to a very pretty much urban area, a walkable area. A lot of people like that, a lot of people don't. There's going to be more traffic, etc. So something to think about, because right now all we have is a lot of dirt, and people can't really sometimes envision what is to come. Hope this was helpful. If you like this video, please give me a like. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.